Sick of waiting for the Ferrari Purosangue SUV? Me too, but this could be a good and more affordable alternative. The Alfa Romeo Stelvio Quadrifoglio. With Ferrari DNA under its bonnet, a specially tuned chassis and a few exotic features, it's a genuine Italian scorcher. The Stelvio's been upgraded recently too, but is it good enough to challenge the class-leading luxury SUVs from Germany? Let's find out. Alfa Romeo's only SUV is named after the incredible Stelvio Pass in northern Italy, and the Quadrifoglio is the top-shelf high-performance variant in the range. First revealed in 2019, this upgraded Stelvio brings a subtle new look, upgraded technology, and improved interior materials, but not much else. But at under $150,000, it undercuts German rivals like the BMW X3M Competition and Mercedes-AMG GLC 63S by tens of thousands of dollars. And while it's not as fancy as the Germans and not as exotic as a Ferrari, it does have some trick materials like this vented carbon fibre bonnet, carbon fibre side skirts, and even a carbon fibre rear spoiler. The exterior design hasn't changed much since it was introduced, but I like the overall design that won't be confused with any others. I love that unique grille with the offset number plate, and these gorgeous, iconic 21-inch gloss black alloy wheels really pop against that triple coat Trofeo white paint job. My favourite features are definitely those Monza quad exhaust pipes. But this twin turbo 90-degree V6 is without doubt the headline act. It's got Ferrari blood coursing through its veins, and it matches the colossal power output of the AMG GLC 63S's bigger V8 engine. The engine drives all four wheels through a ubiquitous ZF 8-speed automatic transmission with paddle shifters. While the V6 is an engineering marvel and the exterior design is striking, the interior feels a bit, well, underdone. If you're expecting BMW-like quality and technology, think again. These central control dials look dated and feel cheap. How about some aluminium garnish here instead of dull plastic too? There are several areas that have rough Toyota quality plastics, and the headlining feels like threadbare socks. Alfa Romeo says it's improved material quality, and to its credit, this leather-covered dashboard with overt stitching looks and feels great. And I really like this carbon fibre trim too. It's beautiful. The heated power-adjustable seats are really schmick, upholstered with supple leather and Alcantara. They're form-fitting and even get adaptive side bolsters. Major touch points, including the heated steering wheel, are well executed too, and I love that red Ferrari-like starter button. That said, I kind of wish the steering wheel had power adjustment. It would just add a bit more luxury to the interior. Storage solutions are okay. You do have two deep cup holders here, plus a nice little phone stand, and I like the fact you've got a little spot for the key as well. There's a USB port here, 12-volt socket, but look, the door pockets, they're a little small, and the central bin, it's a bit tight as well. I like this wireless charger that holds your phone nice and tight, and there's more USB ports here, another 12-volt socket, and AUX jack too. The 14-speaker 900-watt Harman Kardon stereo is a nice touch as well. In terms of tech, you get this 8.8-inch central touchscreen system, which is nicely integrated into the dash. I mean, just look at that, that's pretty. And look, the native menu system is not bad, but it doesn't have the depth or level of connectivity as some of its German rivals. Apple CarPlay and Android Auto are handy, but the driver display only has a small digital display with only a few different options. There's parking sensors, but no 360-degree camera system, only a pixelated reversing camera that wouldn't make the cut on a Suzuki Swift. Backseat room isn't bad, legroom is so-so, headroom is a little bit impinged by this large panoramic glass roof, but overall, I wouldn't be too unhappy to spend a few hours back here, but I will say this, the seats are not as comfortable as those gorgeous front seats. There's good amenity too, with twin USB ports, heated seats, air vents, reading lights, and an armrest with cup holders and phone stand. The hands-free power-operated tailgate reveals a good-sized boot, if a little narrow, with very good functionality. The adjustable tie-downs are neat. There's two sensibly positioned bag hooks,
twin LED lights, a 12-volt socket, a hectic subwoofer, and easy fold rear seats for more space.
Alfa Romeo says all its vehicles have the soul of a sports car, and in this case, it's spot on. The Stelvio Q is an absolute weapon.
The Ferrari Vettel Turbo V6 generates a ridiculous amount of all-wheel drive thrust, enough to pin you firmly into the plush seats at full throttle. And power delivery is razor sharp.
It's an intoxicating experience flexing the Italian's muscles, and that feral V6 walk ride is just awesome. And there's also plenty of oral bravado between gear shifts too.
It's a tremendously potent powertrain, and at full noise, it really draws you into the moment.
With a brilliant chassis, the connection between car and driver is compelling. Quite simply, this is one of the most engaging high-performance SUVs money can buy. It's just so f***ing good. The way it tracks through corners is just sublime. Yes, it's an SUV. It can be a little bit top-heavy at times, but in this segment for an SUV, it is phenomenal.
The front end bites into corners with confidence and precision, while the steering has enough feedback to ensure you know what's happening with the big Pirelli P0 tyres underneath.
Just using this steering wheel is a delight. It's got a really good diameter, and it's got the perfect blend of leather and suede for extra grip.
It's such a dexterous and playful vehicle, and doesn't feel as clinical at full tilt as any of its German rivals. And the brakes are awesome at full attack, but they can be a little touchy around town.
But it's also got really good refinement levels. It's got 3-stage adaptive dampers, so when you put it in the soft mode, it actually delivers very good ride comfort. In general use, it's a pretty docile vehicle. Flick the adaptive cruise control on and Bob's your uncle. The 8-speed automatic transmission has really smooth shifts as well. But look, rearward vision is not great thanks to that ultra curvy design, and the lane keep system simply cannot match what the Germans are putting out.
Overall, this is a brilliant driver's SUV, one of the best in my view, delivering the sorts of thrills you just don't find in this segment. This is a vehicle you buy with the heart, not the head. Sure, the cabin isn't perfect, tech levels feel dated here and there, and it simply cannot touch the classiness of its Mercedes and BMW rivals. But at full throttle, on a windy road, you won't really care, because it will crap on both of them from a great height.
Indeed, if you want an exciting and engaging Italian performance SUV, get one of these right now.